Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, it's your girl Justy and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I am here to give you all a tablescape. So I'm using the colors white, gold, green, you know, in my whole tablescape settings. I'm not going to lay my fork, knife or spoon or anything down on the table, but I'm just simply going to put down my tablecloth, my runners and table mats, etc, etc. So I'll take you guys along with me. Alright, so remember guys to thumbs up the video, share, subscribe, and also there is a notification bell where you can press, so whenever I upload you all will receive it. Okay, just want to say thank you guys for the support and the likes, and continue to share to your friends. Maybe somebody along the way would see and like, and you know, that sort of thing. So let's go.
So here I'm starting off with my tablecloth. Now, most of you all know that you don't really need a tablecloth to put on a table to do your tablescape, but I just like the mere idea of having something as pretty as a white tablecloth to accentuate my dining area. You know, seeing that the colors that I'm using this year are white, as I said before, white, green, silver, gold. You know, the So guys, what I have in my hand is actually a table runner that was cut in 4 pieces to be a placemat on my table. I did that like 2.5 years ago or 2 years ago, where I did a red and white theme for my Christmas center table. What you are looking at in the background is that red and white cloth that was used. I had also purchased something like that, and I cut it into 4 pieces to make table napkins. Okay, so the runner, I am using it to put on the table on either sides, on 4 sides. And I was explaining that I purchased it at the home store in Chaguanas. Okay, I would tell anyone, if you have table runners or you see a table runner that you like, you can cut it and make placemats with it, you know. Also, the table runner that you've seen with gold specks, I purchased that from Shein, my son and I. All right, the green material that you're seeing on the table is an overlay, but my table isn't big, you know, where the overlay would have fall, you know, perfectly. So I tucked the 4 ends into under the overlay, and you know, kind of blouse it like so. That's exactly what is transpire right there. Okay, so this table decor, I purchased the glass at Homeland in Piaco Plaza. Right, I saw the jar, and I was immediately in love with it. And what I did, I took a couple of my Christmas tree and stick it inside, and I placed some ornaments, some silver ornaments inside of the jar, and all I did was just accessorize it with those silver picks. Okay, so moving right along, I am about to get the plates. All right, so these plates, I have to buy more. So these plates I have here are pretty heavy and very expensive. I purchased them at IM's. IM's have the light ones, and they also have the heavier square plates. So these plates, as I said, are heavy. Okay, I do have to purchase some more of the square bowls. All right, and most of these plates, you have to be very, very careful with them, because it can easily chip, and I already have one that is chipped right to the top. So with these sort of plates, you have to be gentle. I am now about to show you guys the napkins. I purchased these napkins on Shein, and the napkin rings were purchased at Miguel Moses in Trin City Mall, and that is how it's looking. Imagine, at Miguel Moses it was about $50 something, and at Moda Live was about 60 something or 70 something for that napkin ring. I'm now simply just giving it a neat fold, you know, and really, really enjoying the idea of doing this tablescape for you guys. And this is my first tablescape I've ever done on YouTube, and it will not be the last, you know. But I hope you guys are truly enjoying what I am bringing to you all. So you guys see how I made my napkin look. There are many different ways to fold your napkins, and this way is just simply easy, you know, easier than the other intricate napkins. Then your napkin too have to be a little bigger, right? So if you have a bigger napkin, um, you can fold it different ways, many, like a fan, and there are roses, and there are so many other stuff, you know, napkins design out there. But I'm just simply going with the basics, you know, for you guys. At a point in time I did do steward duties in the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment and the Defense Force. That is, I came into the service as a steward and a cook, you know, so I had those two things under my belt. And having excelled in both fields, I think it's about time that I bring forth my magnificent ideas when coming to table setting and all these sort of things. I did not put any glasses on the table, because when you're doing formal events and stuff like that, you have to put the whole wide range of, you know, you put down your water goblet, your wine glass, your port glass, these sort of things you would put on your table. And then I did not introduce the knife and fork and all these other sort of things on the table itself, because like I say, when you're doing these things, you are, and there you see how everything is looking, you know. So when you're doing these things, you have to do everything in a particular order. And I'm now showing you guys how everything is looking on the table. And yes guys, so I would really love for you all to like it, thumbs it up. And yeah, this is the plate that have a little chip on the top. It's not chip where, you know, it could damage anyone. It's just flake off to the top, as you all could see. So yeah, I have to get some more of these square ones. It's very, very expensive. And I'm showing you guys the balls in the jar. I hope you all like my table settings, you know, my tablescape. I really hope. And yeah, there are more to come. There are more to come. All right, guys. So guys, thank you for tuning in. This is the first time that I did a tablescape. I've never done it before, but it's always a first for everything. All right. Basically, I learned how to do table settings while I was in the cadet force, then onto the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment, Defense Force, that sort of thing. I was a cook,
and a steward, so I know exactly the basic place settings, how much inches away your knife, your fork supposed to be, you know, the measurements and that sort of thing. But I didn't go in depth into all of that. I think at this point in time I'm just sticking with the basics, you know. And then, as you can see, I did not put down my glasses or anything like that. I just kept it simple setup. And most of the stuff, I had the plates over a couple of years just before I came to where I am now to live. I purchased those things earlier on in my, you know, army career, so it was at home by my mom, that is. And you also the haul I did with from Shein, where I purchased the napkins and the tablecloths and the runners and stuff like that. Not the tablecloths, but the table runners. I purchased that from on Shein, my son and I. Basically, I would like to say thank you once again for, you know, thumbsing up. I've been seeing the thumbs up, you know, and I am grateful, and the views, I'm grateful for it. Presently I am still working on my home. I have my bedroom to say about. It's cleaned and all of that, but just to put on the items, you know, that needs to go into the room. My curtains are up, but like I said, I've been washing out all the old curtains, and I have a ton load of clothes to fold up, so I think I'm gonna take you all with me on that too. All right, there are some things coming down the pipeline. Don't want to talk on it too much, but when it happens, and you all will get to follow me along, and you know. So my living room is up and running. It's put together. Last night was a hell of a night, because it took me a couple of hours to iron out my curtains, some of my curtains, which is the white ones preferably, and to hang them. So I went in my bed around 3:30 this morning, which is today's Thursday. Today's Thursday the 21st of December. So I went in my bed around 3:30. The last set of curtains I hung up in my living room, and it's looking pretty well. I love the colors this year that I decided to go with, and I'm telling you all this, it's good to plan. I like to plan, you know. When I did my color scheme last year, which was black and white, I decided to go with green. And would you believe I have another color that I want to play with next year, but find it very difficult. I may have to order my ornaments online, you understand, because I'm not going to say what I'm going with. There are two colors that I want to go with next year, please the Lord, but I may or may not be here next year, please the Lord. I might be in the States, you know. So I might just simply play back something from maybe last year or the year before, you know, that sort of thing. But in the meanwhile, I'm really loving the colors that I choose for inside my home, and you all will get to see the final finish of everything, of everything. I still have my countertops to fix, to do. It may be done either next year, but I'm not the type of person to rush. I don't like to rush things. I like to take my time, and when I take my time, it really comes out the way that I want it to be or look, you know. To each his own. Everybody's different. Some will call it procrastinating, some will just say that, but for me, I am taking my time. So guys, thank you once again for loving everything I do. And this video is going to be up tomorrow, so look out for it. All right, look out for me, look out for Jussie 96 would it be at the end. All right, look out for me, and we are going to, yeah, I hope I do this video justice. All right guys, thank you, bye everyone, enjoy. So guys, before I leave, I just want to wish my son a very happy 23 birthday, and tomorrow he's celebrating his birthday on the 22nd of December. And guys, help me wish him happy birthday. I love you, son. I pray that God continue to guide you, keep you, and hold you together, my son, and he anoints you from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. Always remember that I am your superhero, and I will always be here to protect you and guide you along the way. We all want to say happy 23rd birthday to you, my son. I love you. Bye. Thanks for watching, everyone.